This training video will show you how to update your course status within your Club V1. By updating the course status, it will update the same on your club site, on your Club V1 club site, and also the members hub and app. For those that have the app, it would send a push notification to the member to explain the current status of the golf course. It's particularly appreciated and useful during the winter months when the course status can change almost hourly in some parts of the country. If we go to edit on our Club V1 home screen of course status, and we'll just work our way through all the little steps. The first part, get shareable link, I'll come back to that later. But the first part is to decide whether our course is open or closed. On this occasion we'll say it's open. And do we want to timestamp the course status? That's a good little feature. It basically shows the members when that course status was updated, so they know hopefully that they are viewing the most recent course status as opposed to one that's a day or two old. So if I go into the next part, this would be where there are restrictions. The course is open, but we might have some restrictions, and we might today say actually there's no buggies, unfortunately. We might also want to free type into this status text at the bottom something along the lines of maybe there's some work being done, and we'll put work being done on the third green. To the temporary green. Okay, the final part of this is to add a URL if you so wish, so that would be where you might want to explain a little bit more about what's been done to the third green, and that would point to a website, maybe your course manager's blog, or a part of your website which talks about your golf course and that you want to update members on, or maybe a news article. Okay, so let's save that. And by saving that, you can see here in your course status that has been updated with that information. It'll take a couple of minutes for that to flow through to the members hub and app, but it's fairly swift. So we'll come back to that shortly. What I am going to show you next though is if we go back into edit, there's this great little feature here called get shareable link. This is where maybe your greenkeepers don't have access to Club V1. They don't, and certainly probably not the full access to Club V1, but it's typically the greenkeepers that might update that status, so they want to update it before the pro gets in or before the office team get in, and they need to tell the members that, you know what, the course is going to be shut and we're going to inspect it at 11 o'clock or whatever it might be. And it's through this shareable link here, this URL here, that you would give that to your greenkeepers and anybody that you trust to be able to use this, and they will be able to just change the course status with that. They can change everything that we've just done, but that's the only part of the system that they'd be able to get to. You can change that link and generate a new link here, or generate it until a certain date. And so if obviously a greenkeeper leaves or you need to remove that functionality from somebody, simply just generate a new link and all the other ones will just disappear. So again, that's a really great feature. Okay, let's just take a little look at the members hub, so as we can see we've changed this status. And if we go to the members hub, obviously this is the dashboard version of the hub, but it is the app essentially, and you can see there that the course status has been updated a couple of minutes ago to state that there's no buggies and work is being done to the third green, and you can see we can click on that, and as we do, it comes up with the information around the course status.